Hey, Cuzzies. Thank you for joining us on the Cuzzies podcast, where we love raw, authentic, and transparent conversations. I'm your cousin, Julia,
And I'm your cousin Lisa.
and today's episode is
Girl
Girls.
Talk.
Yes.
Yes,
Woo woo. Let's get it.
let's get it with our special guest, Miss Shauna Isbell.
Hey guys. Hey cousin. How y'all
Well, welcome, Shauna, and thank you for joining us today. Y'all ready, ladies?
Let's get it.
ready?
Let's get into it. All right. So
Okay.
I'm gonna start it off. Would y'all rather a partner with good sex but broke, or financially stable but the sex is terrible?
Ooh, Lord. I'm that money because I got roses on standby. I got toys, boo, so I don't give a fuck. Excuse me. But we raw here. I fuck no damn sex. I could sex myself. But I'm gonna need that financial stability.
Yeah, I agree. And I basically said that I feel like, you can teach somebody how to please you in a proper manner. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, sex is something that is an experience that can be cultivated anyway. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we should be doing. We shouldn't just be like jumping into our sexual encounters just all nilly-willy half-ass. I feel like if we really take the time to cultivate them, we probably wouldn't even really have these problems that people consider as sex is terrible, so to speak. Because I feel like sometimes it could be reasons why, to a certain degree. Yeah. I mean, it could be reasons why the sex may not be that good. As women, our mental drives our yoni. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all connected. So mentally, you getting on my nerves, you irritate me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That may reflect in the sexual account. It may reflect how wet I get for you.
That's right.
Because
That's
with
right.
me, yeah.
Well, I
So
think for me, it's gonna have to be financial stability, baby.
yes.
I don't want to feel like you my third damn child. Everywhere we go, I got to pay for your broke ass. That ain't gonna work.
What's Erica Badu, y'all?
Better call
You better
Tyrone.
call him.
Hey.
You
Better
better
call-
call Tyrone.
You gotta pay for Tyrone and his friend.
Right. And that ain't gonna work for me.
for.
I'm gonna let you know now. If I have to do that, the sex will be terrible.
I have experienced bad sex before, but I act as if until it became a part of me, if that makes sense to y'all. Um, at first I wasn't feeling this person. This person was very, very tiny. Um, just went there. But when I actually fell in love with this person, um, the intimacy was on a different level when we started
Okay.
having sex. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
I can say I was more in love, so the sex got better. If that makes sense, y'all.
Mhm. 'Cause it's mental.
It
It's
made
all
sense.
mental.
Yeah, it was me falling in love that made the sex better.
Because
So
mental is a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it's 100%, but it's a lot. It's a big part of it. You know what I'm
mm,
saying?
So you had patience.
exactly, I was a little patient because that financial stability was there, so I had to, gain that patience.
Okay, so that leads me to another question then. Because if we saying the money there that could make you, so is there really a such thing as bad sex, or is it just that you might just need to work with people a little more? Because I'm hearing y'all, and I'm like, okay, well, is there really a such thing though? If you can make yourself be okay with it based on specific elements that has been added that floats your boat,
I mean, because you just said it as well. It is a such thing, but it comes with your mental and stuff like that. You have to vibe with this person. You have to feel this person. That intimacy level has to be there, and it has to grow on you sometimes. So yes, it is a such thing as bad sex, but bad sex can get good at some point.
I got to really want it for bad sex.
yeah,
Bad sex.
I'm like, if
I got
nothing
to really want
changes, how is it really good? Or is it just more so that you accepting it if nothing is changing? If it's the same way, are we saying bad as in it's getting better? Or
Yeah.
bad as it's staying the same, but all your other needs are being met, so you can kind of like do make
it. That's a good question.
That makes sense. Um,
Mm-hmm.
my mental wouldn't let me be there at first. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it was terrible for me at first. But like I said, when I relaxed and opened myself up and I fell in love, then it became good. It was tolerable. It was ooh and ah a little bit. It got
Okay. Ooh, and all.
it,
Okay.
it got me there. But at first it wasn't there. It wasn't there. And then you could teach someone. I don't care what nobody say. They say you can't teach a grown man. Yes, you can. You can
Right.
love you, to cherish you, to care for you, and to set you. You could teach all that, whether it's big or little. You could teach it.
I agree. And it's all about wanting to be teachable too. I think that's where the disconnect comes in a lot of times when we feel like we can't teach people because people aren't always teachable. That's the problem.
Girl,
Mm-hmm.
men be so prideful,
Because
honey.
we always learning. We forever a student.
You tell a man they fat sweat, honey, they'll probably block you, honey. They probably act like that. You ain't even invest in them, honey. You gonna hurt their pride. You gonna stop pride.
Yeah,
And then with
true.
all little boys, them not men's, and we don't want little boys.
That's
So
true.
that
Right.
means
I mean, I had this experience. Don't come on me humping like a damn rabbit. I'm a grown
Oh
woman.
my
Slow your
Lord.
roll. Slow your roll.
Girl, don't even get me started on it.
don't sweat in my mouth or my eye. Uh-uh.
Right. Like, who you been with? They just, these girls just be taking anything.
Girl, ain't
Uh,
terrible. I only had one guy that was like that though. Like it was horrible. Sir.
I had one too. I had to be like, bruh, this ain't it.
Yeah.
if you got to have sex with a rat beside you so you can wipe your face off, baby, this ain't it. No.
Like,
Sweat, it's salty because it done dripped in my mouth before.
Oh yeah.
that mean you overworking. I'm you so bad.
Well, I'm just laying there. I overworked it.
You trying to prove a point, ain't it? Like, it's all right.
I wasn't proud to prove no
Slow
point.
and steady win the race.
Probably money involved. I was trying to hurry up, get it go. Let's go.
If it ain't about the money.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
So let me ask you guys this. Like, is there anybody that you wish that you could reconnect with?
Like relationship?
Yeah, connection wise. Yeah.
Connection wise.
I plead the fifth.
It's a no for me. It's a no. I feel like I'm where I want to be. I'm where I need to be. I'm happy. Reconnect right now. I'm good. I'm in my marital bliss right now. So that's a no for me.
Yes, first.
What about you, Cuzzy?
Well, I mean, probably no, just because, I feel like, I'm the type of person, I'm not proud of this. I am definitely working on this, that I tolerate a lot. And so it's kind of like, by the time I'm done, I done gave and I done tried to talk 100 million ways, explain myself 100 million ways, express myself 100 million ways. So by the time I'm done, I've pretty much exhausted every measure.
That's right.
So at that point, I feel like it's to the point of no return.
I got you.
I would have to say 50-50. I agree with you, ladies. But when it comes to a point where you knew that you was the problem and not them, and that up, I wish I had another chance. You get what I'm saying? That's where, that play a part with me because I know I fucked that up. It was not that person. That person was good. I just ready. So yeah, I
can see that. I can see that being the case for people who feel like
now.
that.
No, not in my life right now, but it had came a time where I thought about that person and be like, damn, I fucked that up. You know what I'm saying? If I had that chance, I don't think I want that chance now where I'm at in life, but reconnect. Yeah, I could see that.
That's a good point. I mean, I messed up all mine. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. I'm not proud of, I've grown. But my earlier years, my young adult years, baby, your girl was living. Okay.
Because it been years 15, 20 years ago. So me and that person probably changed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're not on the same level no more. So trying to reconnect, it'll be like, oh, what the hell was I thinking? You get what I'm saying? What?
Right.
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna need you to drop that name after this taping, okay? All right, ladies.
And you know what? I'm gonna add some to that. And you know, I do feel like people can grow and evolve. So I do want to put that on there, but I feel like it'll have to come with some. You really showing me you have grown and evolved though, but it ain't gonna be no easy decision. It's gonna be like you're gonna really have to prove yourself at that point. You know what I'm saying? I do believe people can grow and evolve because I have grown and evolved, but everybody ain't on that path either. So you kind of got to know who you get into trying to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I agree. Because I don't know. I think it's sometimes they want to show you or tell you how they change, but they ways still the same. Like, don't just come over here and tell me what I want to hear. I need to see it.
Right, because actions speak louder than words.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, don't come over here playing in my face. Like,
I done had someone to say they go change or say they go do this or show me this, but you done damaged me so much, sir. I can't get over the fact what you did, because if we do finally get together, I'm still gonna remember, baby, you was cheating with me on your girl. So I'm gonna think if we get together, I'm gonna think you out there cheating on me with the next. No, my mental ain't there. I don't think it will never be there. Because if you cheat on your significant other with me, nah, I ain't gonna never trust you.
So what made you okay with
right.
Because I've been in that position too. I have. Well, I was the other woman. But I think for me, I ain't really wanting that serious with them. You know what I'm saying?
At first, nothing serious. It was just fooling around, kicking it. But sometimes, nothing serious turn into feelings. If ain't nobody been that, baby, I don't know.
Yeah, I have. Because I feel like you can't control how you feel, and your feelings don't need a title. You know what I'm saying? But that's also why we have to be mindful. And I'm talking to myself. We have to be mindful of the type of connections we open our doors to. Because if you know you're one of these people who are more passionate, you're more authentic, you're more genuine, like you know what I'm saying? You're not like the game playing, I use that loosely type of person. You probably shouldn't be getting these type of situations with people that you already know they ain't back nothing. Right? Because you're asking for your feelings to be hurt because you already know they ain't back nothing. So why even open yourself up to, you know what I'm saying?
My situation, I could speak on my situation only. My situation, someone chased me down for at least about 3 years, got me, run that game. Girl. Like, it wasn't nobody, you know what I'm saying, in sight. Whole time it was motherfuckers in sight. But by this time, before I found out, I done caught feelings. But it was supposed to be a wham bam, thank you, man. We just chill. We get up when we get up. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm over there five nights out of the week, so yeah, feelings gonna start getting involved in everything. So once those start playing a part, here it go. And go Lucy, hey go Becky. I'll be up key to this motherfucker house. How the fuck he do this? But hey, it happens.
Yeah, they be some people be sleep.
Yeah. I don't know. I think in my earlier years, I was just on what they was on. I feel like I was the dude in the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. That's what I want.
Yeah, I done been there because I done had them all at Thanksgiving dinners, Easter dinner.
He has.
Sitting right there, shaking hands with each other, clapping.
Family affair.
So I think I must miss my little phase. I think I did myself a disservice.
No, you didn't. You didn't, because looking back, I kind of regret some of the decisions I made and some of the hearts and the feelings I hurt. I mean, I think about that. I ain't gonna say a lot, but it do cross my mind. All the dirt that I did back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we still cordial. I could still talk to each one of them. So I guess it's all our feelings.
All of them. We could still talk to all of them.
Right.
If that was the
case.
Yeah. Well, I'm just joking about that because I probably would be feeling so bad doing people like that. I wouldn't even, baby. My conscience would have been eating my ass up. That's probably why.
I see my dad to run them streets. I was like, oh, okay. If them bees can get away with it, I can too.
If you said that, I do be thinking like, damn, some of the stuff I be going through now or have went through, is it because is that my karma? Is it because I used to do this nigga like this? Or you know what I'm saying? I do think like that. I try not to believe in karma because I'm not one of those superficial type females. I try not to believe in that, but
well, you know what? Universal laws, we can believe in them or not, they still are. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, like, there's a thing called cause and effect. So,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you put out, there's, you're going to get, there's consequences to everything we do. There's cause and effect. So, I mean,
well, I need to be forgiven for
it's
what
a
I done.
universal principle, but at the end of the day, it's not to beat ourselves up, though. It's
Oh.
like just for you to learn from. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, but I just need to be forgiven for all my my troubles I caused. Just forgive me, Lord. Forgive.
Forgive yourself.
I'm sorry. Yeah. All right, ladies. So, do you all believe in love at first sight?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Elaborate.
It happened to me. Somebody been chasing me down for about a year or two on social media again. And hell, I just wanted the free meal. So I was like, I bet you if I post something or comment up on this nigga page, he go hit me up in my inbox. So I did. I commented up on something and he hit me in my inbox asking to take me out to eat. So I went out to eat, got me thinking I'm gonna get me a free meal, send his ass on home. Met up at Applebee's. When I tell you we sit there and talk for about 3 hours, 3, 4 hours, it was like, oh, I can't
What?
explain it, y'all. It was so, oh my gosh. It was so rejuvenating. It was so peaceful. It was, I don't know. I can't even put it in words. But I like fell in love with that man. I didn't look at him for his looks, his size, or none of that because I did think he was ugly. Hell yeah. I was like, oh no, I can't be with looking at his profile because that's what took me so long. Because at that time I was single. That's what took me so long to even respond to his inbox because I was like, oh hell no. Ain't no motherfucking way. But y'all, that whole conversation, our conversation, we hit it off. We hit it off and we stayed together almost 6 years. And
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. I haven't personally experienced it. Do I believe in love at first sight? I think I'm a little on the fence with it just because it haven't happened for me. I would have to say no if I had to give an answer. Now I done had love at first sight. I done felt the connection. At first conversation, but ain't nobody that just swept me off my feet at first meeting. I don't think I had it.
Well, my theory is I believe that at a soul level, we can recognize the soul of a person. So when we meet them, we just have this like magnetic attraction and connection to them that we can't always explain because once again, it's like energetic is coming from a soul space, and we're not always privy to that unless you're kind of like really in tune with yourself, right? Okay. So I believe that we can meet these people and we can have this magnetic connection to them. And I mean, I guess if you want to call it love at first sight, I guess it depends on what you consider love. Because I know Lisa, you were saying like you would consider it kind of like sweeping you off your feet at first sight, right? Some people would just consider it like just a strong attraction. Like I don't know what it is about you, but it's just
That'll
something.
be lust for me. That'll be lust.
Yeah, exactly. So it goes back to what I was saying. Like some people feel like more like a magnetic pull than lust. They won't see it as lust because they understand that I believe in soul connections and like past lives and stuff, right? So with a soul connection, you believe that, hey, it's something about this person that's familiar.
mm-hmm.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's something that's familiar. So when you have that understanding, you're kind of a little more open to experience love at first sight, or
Yeah,
if you're just open in general. You know what I'm saying?
never felt that feeling before with nobody, and not even to this day. It was something different. That was my first time laying eyes on him physically, other than social media. Um, when he gave me that hug, I felt something. We hadn't even started having a conversation. He gave me a hug outside of Applebee's and brought me in. It was our conversation was what drew me. We didn't even want to leave each other. Hell, we sat out in the car outside of my place for hours. I mean, it was just a connect. It's something that I can't even explain.
Mm-hmm.
Never
That's dope. That's
it,
dope.
Yeah.
explain it to you. You just
Yeah,
got,
that's dope.
you know.
And like I said, I think it depends on what you call love at first sight. You know what I'm saying? Because people have their own definitions for stuff. I mean, sometimes you just feel a strong connection. You don't know what else to put on it because it's something foreign. You know what I'm saying? You don't normally experience this with everybody you meet. It takes some building up with most people. You know what I'm saying? And then you got this soul that I just meet, and I'm just like, I think because it's like you recognize it at a soul level, and you just can't always put it into words. But I think that's what we label it as, love at first sight, because we
Yeah,
don't really know what else to call it.
yeah. I got you. Put a title on it.
Yeah, we don't know what else to call it, so we gonna
Yeah.
call it that.
Right.
So let me ask y'all this: so y'all believe in soulmates?
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe you could have multiple soulmates, and I don't believe soulmates are always just romantic partners. Like you can be in a connection with your homegirl, and y'all could be soulmates. Like at a soul level, y'all recognize each other. Like, hey, oh, it's something. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's just romantic, because I feel like when a lot of people talk about soulmates, a lot of times they only gauge it towards like romantic partners. But I believe it could be bigger than just romantic partners.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I feel like me and Shauna's souls are tied. We connected.
Because it's crazy. I don't think people get us or believe us, but it could be times where I could say something or thinking it, at least they'll say it, or vice versa. It could be times that I'm in here cooking. She'll call me like, "What you cooking?" We cooking the exact same thing. It could be times where I FaceTime her. We got on the same colors, if not the same clothes. It be
It's
crazy.
weird. It be
It's
crazy.
weird as and we be scaring each other like,
You like people won't believe us, and we just sit there and tell people, they gonna be like, "Girl, shut up!" Like, no,
yeah, like shit,
like,
all that shit ain't happening. It do.
Yeah, I believe in, I mean, you already know some of the stuff I be, yeah. So I definitely believe in it. I mean, totally.
okay, well, great, well, great. All right, well, let's see. All right, I got a good one for y'all. What's the biggest lesson that your last relationship taught you? Not the laugh.
Never depend on the motherfucker. I don't care who it is. Never, not even an inch. Depend on not a goddamn soul. Nothing. No. That's what mine taught me.
Oh, okay.
I'm done. Because I'm going to get in my feelings, but I'm done.
Mine taught me not to sell them. Not to sell them. I mean, just because you don't want it, marriage was one. Just because you don't want marriage don't mean that I ain't gonna get it. So I knew I needed my way out. The way I had my out was a little terrible, but I knew I had to get on. So mine would be not to sell them.
Okay, it's pretty good. Mine would be two things. Okay, one would be learning when to truly detach, learning when to say when, because I told y'all sometimes I tolerate too much. So knowing when to say when, and also not just having the boundaries. There was one time I didn't even know nothing about boundaries, so it's like now I know something about boundaries. Now I need to work on enforcing them. So now my thing is enforcing my boundaries, and then just knowing when to say when.
That's good. That's good. Definitely. I love that say when. I
Yeah.
do. You got to know when to leave.
Yeah, that's a big
When
one.
enough is enough.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I can amen on that.
Amen.
Real loud.
Amen.
Ooh.
Y'all so silly.
So let me ask y'all this. So do y'all rather planned or spontaneous dates?
Go ahead, Lee.
I feel like I've had planned dates. I'm at a point now where I wouldn't mind something spontaneous, like surprise me.
Right.
Tell me to get dressed, meet you somewhere. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah. I'm
What
with
about
you.
you, Sean?
It's both for me. I done had both and I love it.
So which one you love more?
The spontaneous. But sometimes I can ruin the spontaneous. And I hate that about me, about myself, because now you moving and I ain't you moving like this. So where the fuck you go? Where you what you do? What you hiding? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Relax.
yeah,
Relax.
like I'm so used to a routine. When you start moving a little bit funny, you're trying to do something for me. I think you're trying to be sneaky. I think that's where my past started coming up, and
Mhm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, both for me. I would say plan because I sometimes I need to know where I'm going, so
Okay.
accordingly and stuff. Because I done been on the spontaneous. I just come dressed and I'm overdressed. I'm like everybody in here got jeans and stuff, and I up here got on the prom dress, baby. No, you know. And so I would say plan for me, but I love both. I do.
All right, Julie, you up?
I mean, I prefer spontaneous dates. But I've always seemed to have the planned dates, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I mostly had the planned dates because shoot, these men, well, I'm not gonna say all men because my man ain't gonna be like that. But the men from my past, they didn't really know how to be spontaneous. Like, you had to plan, so it's like if you don't plan, you might not have no date night.
I
You
agree.
I'm the one planning all the time instead of him planning. You the one planning all the time. So yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah, in a lot of cases, yeah, but not 100%, but definitely probably like 90%. So for once, I would like a man to kind of take the lead, like Lisa say, tell me what time to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like and I like to do that for other people too, but I just got to the point where I'm a little more mindful of what I put into a connection before I feel like there's reciprocity that has been shown. Because I tend to be the one that just want to, because it's just my nature. I want to jump in. I want to do things because that's just who I am. Like I'm a giver by nature. So if I see something that you may like or something that you're interested in, if I see it, I'm that type of person. I just automatically want to just, let me pick that up. I'm always thinking about that person. You know what I'm saying?
Guilty.
So I had to learn how to scale back some. Let me see what a mother gonna show first. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't
Okay.
and I don't want to move like that. I just want to be in connection with somebody where we're on the same page to a certain degree. It's authentic and it can flow with the easy and effortless flow. That way I can be my true self. I ain't gotta be worrying about, oh Lord, no, there's no reciprocity, and I gotta be, I just don't want to do that no more. I'm tired.
I, I want to receive as much as I give. I want to be loved as much as I love.
Right. That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, y'all. Do y'all see yourself getting married?
I'll answer.
Are y'all there? Mike,
I
check,
look
mic
like I'm
check.
still over there trying to think. I can see myself getting married. I can because that's ultimately what I desire. But I mean, I really would like just for it to be with somebody in alignment with me. And I feel like, although I can't help who I attract, I can help who I entertain. And so I'm working on identifying the type of men that I tend to entertain because those type of men are not really the type of men that I have found to be in alignment with me and in alignment with like really where I'm trying to go. Because y'all already know like how my mind's set up. Like I'm a thinker, I think outside the box. Like I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these superficial people, and it's no judgment, but I can't superficial, we ain't gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah. I do want to get married. Um, that's my ultimate goal in life. I'm marriage material. I'm marriage worthy. Um, for myself, I'm the total package.
Okay.
If somebody passed me up, they losing a great thing.
Mhm.
Um, so my goal, all I'm gonna say, my goal is to be married one day.
I
Mhm.
love that, and I want that for both of y'all. I
Yeah.
feel like y'all both are marriage materials. I feel like y'all will be great wives. Y'all just need somebody that's gonna
Like,
measure up.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, we on the same alignment.
Mm-hmm.
We On the same page.
Yeah, because I'm like non-traditional too, so that's another element that has to be factored in. In a lot of ways. I mean, I have some traditional aspects, but there are a lot of ways in which I'm not traditional that I think I'm just gonna leave that out. But yeah, there are some ways that I'm not traditional. So yeah.
I get that. I don't think I'm traditional either. I mean, I did everything out of whack, That was just my destiny.
Not
I
out of
was
whack.
as material, and it came to the point where, I had to give my husband an ultimatum. Because I ain't gonna sit here and continue to be a girlfriend 15, 20 years. I need to make a decision. What you gonna do?
That's right.
So he knew.
That's right.
Okay
All right. Y'all got some more in you?
Yeah. So what's the biggest leap of faith that you guys have ever taken?
Towards what direction? Any direction?
Anything? Just your biggest leap of faith.
Hold on. Ooh.
Leaving a relationship that was too toxic for me. Toxic as hell. My heart was telling me no. Well, no, my heart was telling me yes, but my body was telling me no, stay. You know what I'm saying? But I knew deep down inside I had to leave. It wasn't no option in it, Shonda. Get your ass on. So I leaped out there on faith. It was a bumpy road at first, but it got right. God favored me. He blessed me, and he showed me, my child, if you put your trust in me, I'm gonna give you the things that you need. I'm gonna put you on the straight and narrow path, the path that you desire to go on. You just got to trust in me. You just got to have faith in me that I will do so. So that's what I did in my past relationship.
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
good. Oh, I don't even know how to answer this question, y'all. I guess the biggest one I've taken recently would be this podcast, honestly. I feel like I can talk to anybody. I can have conversations, we can go deep, we can laugh, we can joke, but I feel like being in front of a camera, this is new for me. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I think recently this is my biggest leap.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, talking in front of people is definitely not easy. I think, and it makes me even more comfortable in doing it, even though I'm doing it kind of like shaking in my boots sometimes. Especially when I hear people who have been speakers for like years, and they say like it never goes away. Like that little feeling you get every time it's time to get up and speak. They always have that feeling, but they just learn how to push through. So I kind of hold that in my head whenever I'm getting ready to have to speak in front of people. I'm like, okay, this is normal. Let me just push through.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's just something you can kind of like consider maybe in the future when you be thinking about it.
Well, yeah, that's some good advice. I'm definitely gonna keep a mental note, keep that in the back of my head, and keep pushing. I mean, we've been doing a great job. It's been easier every time we do it. So I feel like I'm getting more relaxed with it.
Yeah, me too. A little bit. Yeah, so a little bit sure.
I'm just flat, girl. What's your biggest leap?
Well, I think my biggest leap is when I moved to Cali because it was like a cross country move. I mean, I was like thousands of miles away from everybody I've ever known. I've moved before, but that was like the biggest move. And actually, I really enjoyed being in Cali. I kind of wish I would have stayed longer now that I came back. Cali vibes is definitely a thing. The energy is so different. So freaking different. I didn't realize that till I got back on this side. I'm like, okay, it's a big difference in energy. But it was just a great experience. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So you just never know where I may end up next.
And that's a fact. All right, so y'all, what's one characteristic or one thing you would like to change about yourself?
That's good.
Oh my gosh, I can't, because I'm still working on myself every day. Um,
I know one thing. One thing I would like to change is um I'm trying to figure out how I want to word this. What's the proper wording for this? But basically I want to stop allowing my emotions to dictate like
mm,
my day to day. I want to be able to separate the emotions from what I need to do. Because sometimes I'll get caught up in something emotional, and then it kind of like, oh, I don't really want to do what I'm supposed to do today, or I'm dragging my feet doing what I wanted supposed to do today. So I really want to learn how to separate the two. You know what I'm saying? Don't let my emotions rule me. I'm gonna rule over the emotions. You know what I'm saying? I still want to feel them and process them, all of those things because it's important, but I don't want it to lead the way.
I
yeah.
like. I agree with that. I agree with that.
It's procrastination. Um,
Mm.
I'm my biggest critic. I tear down myself before anyone else do. And let me elaborate on that a little bit more. When I say I beat down myself, I cook. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, people ain't gonna like my food. You get what I'm saying? I go out here and start serving the world. They go look at me like, oh, this nasty, or they're not gonna come and support me and buy from me. I do hair. I feel like I could definitely do my hair more. Um, I will look at other people work and I be like, my God, damn, if they could do this and make this money, I know I definitely do it. But then I'm like, oh, girl, good. You know, and ain't nobody gonna come to me when I post my work. But I still, but procrastinate. Feel like I need to be pushing myself and do more than what I'm doing now.
Mhm.
I got you. I got you.
But don't really, intimidate me like stuff. I do look at other people work, be like, good. But I still post. I will. I still post. Whether it's one time a week, a month, or what, but I'm posted. I just do more. Stop procrastinating.
And
Mhm.
you got the talent. I mean, you cook great, honey. You break down. Okay, I need an appointment by the way.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of your braid styles you've done recently. They look really good. I think I like one of them. I've made a comment. I love that style.
Probably
Thank
the one that you did on your sister. It was real pretty. It was real pretty. But yeah, you got to believe in yourself more
Hmm.
than other people. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
can want it for you. You already know what you got to do.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But I
I really like this talk. I thought I was gonna be nervous at first. But I don't see the audience. I'm okay.
yeah,
I'm
it's
okay.
good. See, it's all gonna be good. I told you not to worry, not to worry.
Friend, you was worrying too now.
I was nervous. Now I don't know. I'm always nervous, but once I get to talking, once I get open, once the conversation
Yeah.
starts flowing, I'm pretty much good. I'm kind of in my element, you know.
Yeah, y'all ladies made it easy for me and more relaxed. Um,
Okay.
just by
So,
y'all experiences as well. So I really want to tell y'all I'm proud of y'all. I think y'all doing great with what y'all doing. And keep it up and support 100%, 1000%.
Thank you.
that's my boo.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
One more
Okay. So I
question.
got another question.
Okay.
All right. What's something that you never realized about yourself until somebody told you?
Hmm.
Go ahead, Julia.
I'll think a little bit on that one.
Lisa, because I think you already got your answer, friend. You already know.
I really don't I don't really get too much negative feedback. Um, but I have been called selfish.
Yeah, me too. I was just about to say that, but I don't really believe that. So I can't say it's something that, you know what I'm saying?
It's
According to the
selfish because
question
I
you
didn't
asked.
let you interrupt my peace. I ain't finna entertain what you want to do. So now
Right.
I'm selfish. But I'll
Right.
be selfish. I'll be selfish. I mean, I own it.
People have called me bougie before. I
I
do not
too.
think I'm bougie. Just because I like nice things and I don't want my things messed up and I want stuff a certain way. That's not
Mhm.
being bougie. And people that call me, I don't think I'm bougie. I like stuff the way I like it.
I get that too. People, I've heard that I was bougie before,
Yeah, I done heard that plenty of times.
and I don't understand how I'm bougie because I want better.
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
know. That's people projecting though, because I know I've been told before that well, I think I'm better than other people, and it's so funny because my whole point sometimes is I have shrunk myself down so much in so many situations and circumstances, so that people don't perceive me that way. So to hear people say that, I know they're just projecting because I don't even carry myself like that. I feel like just because I have an idea of what I want in certain aspects of my life, I'm still navigating some aspects. I ain't arrived. But just because I know what I want in certain aspects of my life don't make me better than somebody. It just means that I know what I want. And if you don't, who are
I'm
you to judge me for knowing that? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
mhm.
Right,
You
right.
hit that. You hit that on the head because it make me look at you like you jealous. Like that's how you see me. I'm intimidating you. Keep calling me bougie or something. What you?
Right.
Far from bougie. I know where I came from.
Yeah,
So, and I knew I wasn't gonna stay there. But
exactly.
I don't know. People
And
just
you shouldn't. Shoot, it's about growth and evolution. Tell them to get them some.
hell, I ain't where I want to be. I'm still on the ride. So, honey,
Yeah,
you think I'm bougie now? Well, you just wait and see.
Period.
You
Okay.
see nothing yet.
right. Hey,
I know that's right.
Mo. On the Shonda got her whole new car. She got acting brand new. No, baby. It is brand new. The car's brand new. So yeah, right, brand new, baby.
Okay. Y'all stay tuned. That's
Yeah.
all we're gonna say. Stay tuned. All right, so y'all last question.
I just on Friday.
How do y'all prioritize self-care and mental health in your daily life, especially when things get tough?
It's growth for me.
Ooh.
The mental health
Mm-hmm.
growth and my peace. I just found probably at the age of 37. A lot of people come to me and be like, yeah, because of some type of level of peace has fell upon me, and I learned how to control my mental now with that level. Stay calm and don't react when I normally would react to a situation. Um, Self care, I at least try to do that at least once, maybe twice a month. It's not an everyday thing. Well, everyday thing for me, even brushing your hair and stuff. That's taking a bath. Of course, you do that every day, but like pamper myself, nails, toes, massages and stuff. I at least try to do that once, or maybe twice a month.
Okay.
Okay. Well, for me, self-care wise, when I think about self-care, it's twofold. I got those aspects like massages, pedicures, facials, things of that nature. But the element that I try to work on daily, I mean, I ain't arrived, but my goal was to get to where I'm doing it even more consistently than I have been doing it lately, is
Mhm.
those things that at a soul level that's going to help internally with my internal self. And that's kind of like I try to do grounding every day. I try to just take some time to meditate, even if I don't get them but 3 minutes in. I try to take time to do that. I have this thing where I do like foot soaks. I set intentions for my water and put my feet in the water and allow my intentions to just flow in and out throughout my body. I pull energy down, universal energy. So I have all these, but not get into all that. I have all these modalities and things that am trying to still work on formulating a good daily routine to where it's feasible, because I don't want to be trying to do 50 million things because I can't do all that in one day. So I want to be realistic. So I'm
Mhm.
still trying to find, me personally, I'm still trying to find that balance. If I do at least try to do something, even if I might can't do nothing but meditate for 3 minutes, or even if today maybe I could do meditation today in the foot soak, I'm at least trying to do something for myself where it doesn't involve me thinking about nobody else but me.
Mhm.
Dope. That's dope.
Mhm. Lisa.
I'm really struggling with this question because, as y'all know, I went through a little tough. The end of the year was a little tough for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my mental and self care went down. Honestly, my motherhood went down. My wifehood went down. Um, I feel like I can work on my self care more. Honestly, I haven't been taking care of myself how I was. And I just feel like I'm just still in a funk sometimes. Sometimes I'm just not motivated.
Mm-hmm.
I can say that this podcast and starting this nonprofit is giving me purpose again. I felt like I lost myself when I lost my mama. Um, I don't know. I feel like I'm just getting better with it.
Mm-hmm. And see, the beauty of the things that we go through, they're meant to steer us back to purpose if we allow it. So to hear that, it's beautiful to me, because I'm like, okay, it's doing what it's supposed to do by design. And I feel like everything else that you feel like you're like not so great at or not doing so well in, I feel like you'll find your flow, you'll find your jam, as long as you just continue to be intentional about doing it. I don't think it's a race. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to feel like you got to wake up tomorrow and have a whole dang on routine down. That's not realistic. But if you become more intentional about just, I'm gonna take 3 minutes today to do something just for me, where I ain't gotta worry about nobody else, that's one step towards you getting that self-care routine in place. And give yourself grace, girl. We go through stuff. I mean, it's just part of the ebb and flows of life. You know what I'm saying? We gotta embrace that.
Yeah, you right. It's
Always.
hard. It's hard, y'all. It's hard.
It do. I can't say that feeling will ever go away.
Mm-hmm.
It won't ever go away. That's
Yeah.
your mama. That was a huge part of you.
Mm-hmm.
It do get better. As you already know, I lost my daddy too,
Yeah.
but it's still hard. When I think about what it has gotten, I could smile. I smile more at the memory. Cry. I used to cry at the memory, but now I smile and laugh at them instead of crying. So that's what I mean by it will get better and can get better. It just won't never go away.
I agree.
But
I agree. All right. Well, I feel like we need to get back to some light. What Shauna this for you?
mm-mm.
What?
What?
What? Girl, this is for you. Ready for this question?
Hell no.
How does your best friend make you feel?
Why we can't discuss this on a personal level? This is something that we need to talk about face to face. And I don't know.
This is one of the questions, ma'am.
Well, ma'am, I could.
Tell the world.
Tell the world what you being shy for. How it make you feel, girl?
You complete me. Like I said, you my other half. Like when they say soulmate, that's my soulmate. Like I can feel you when we don't even talk. You know what I'm saying? We go a couple of days without even talking. I can feel how you feel. Like, damn, this bitch ain't called me, because I'm feeling the same damn way. Like, pick up a phone, call me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a soul type thing. I can really feel, and I'm connected. Um, do I get mad or upset that you say, yeah? The great part about us, when we come to each other, we talk about it, we discuss it, and we work it out about cooking, what we go cook later on, or what the kids doing. We never let get us down to where we're not going to talk it, or that's the end of our friendship. We work it out, we cuss it, and that's what that's about.
And we move on.
We move on like, bitch, you get on, and you'll be like, so okay, next. You know what I'm saying? Who don't? And you're not a yes friend.
Mm-mm.
I still listen. I still take it all in and stuff. And that's what I love about you, because the next day or two, I sit back and think about what you said, and I'm like, damn right, my friend with that.
Yeah, I see that. Take her a day or two to process what I say.
Yeah, because
It's okay, but she does,
She
and
don't be
she's
wanting
not
to hear
so
that shit.
closed off where she can't
yeah,
even accept accountability though.
She don't be wanting to hear that shit, cool.
but I
Then she
said
gotta sit with it though.
right.
She
And
gotta get over herself first.
I'd be like, Lisa, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I tell her straight up, I'm like, I don't want to hear that. And she'll still tell me, Taco, well, you going to hear it. And I'm like, well, bitch, I'm finna get out the phone, because I don't hear that shit. You know, and we talk it out.
I can hear you saying that.
Mm-hmm. I love you too, sis.
I love you. Ooh,
All
Lord.
right.
All right.
But that was good, ladies.
Yes, this was good.
Yes.
Well, I could have sworn I said 2 questions ago that was our last question, but I got one more. Just one more and we done. All right, so I really want to know what's the nicest thing that somebody ever done for y'all. Um, Anybody? Y'all thinking?
No, I was waiting on. Excuse me.
Go ahead.
You go ahead, cousin.
I gotta keep thinking.
Well, I started off.
Yeah, start off, because I
I
already
started.
kind of slammed on this one.
Which one? That's what I'm trying to think.
Well, I feel like the nicest thing that someone ever done for me was when my mom passed. My 2 besties kind of came together, y'all, and some of my family and my cousins, and came and showed me support. They knew I needed them, and they showed up for you, girl. I feel like that's something that I cherish every day. That's something that I will never forget. And if that day ever comes, I'll be there for y'all too.
No, thank you.
Wow, that's nice. Well,
Um,
I'll just say I feel like anytime, someone shows up for me, because I'm always grateful. You know what I'm saying? Because my circle is very small. So anytime I have somebody that shows up for me in any capacity, I'm always grateful. Like even when I was in the hospital back here in February, the people that showed up, like I was grateful for those people because it was people that I don't even really talk to all the time and things
Mm-hmm.
of that nature, but it just showed that, even when sometimes you might feel like you don't have people around, you do have people around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be always have to be people that you feel like you got to talk to every day or all the time. Sometimes people just genuinely care from you from a genuine place. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I really, I guess I can really attest to that. I was very grateful for that, for real.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Shauna.
girl, I'm still thinking. Oh,
What's the nicest thing that someone has ever done for you?
one of the nicest things that someone done for me was last year for my birthday. I didn't expect it. Um, was my in-laws had threw me a little surprise birthday party, and the reason why it was one of the nicest things because I didn't think they cared about me in that light. Get what I'm saying? They even go out their way
They
to.
ain't care about you, girl, because they ain't even invite your best friend. I'm just playing. I'm playing.
But I didn't think they, you know what I'm saying, cared that much. But when I went in, they made their own cards for me. The kids were singing, they was dancing all around. They celebrated me.
That was sweet.
I
Yeah.
had they celebrated me like that. And I was like, hey, my own family ain't even did that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they definitely somebody did for me.
Well, that was really sweet.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Paul to throw me a surprise something. I mean, I'm waiting. Shauna, call your brother.
I found it.
Yeah.
Well, this was great, y'all. Thank y'all for being so open.
Yes, I loved it. This
It was really good. It was really good. Yeah, we're gonna do a part 2, 3, and 4, baby. So y'all
oh,
stay tuned.
Yeah.
I
All
read.
right. Well, thank you, Shauna, for joining us. Thank you, cousins, for tuning in. Make sure you please go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, our Spotify, the Cousins Podcast channel. Until next time, cousins.
Woo.